Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm excited to be on here and just tell my story. My name's Brittany Warren and I'm a certified health coach. And my certification is through the Center of Obesity Prevention Education at Villanova University. And I'm happy to have everyone on here tonight and tell my story to you all. So this is me and my husband. As you can see, we didn't look so good. We both just slowly gained weight ever since we got married and had our 2 kids, and we just didn't realize what was happening. I would just started waking up in the morning with really bad back pains, and I had no energy. I had my little son was almost 3, and I felt like I couldn't keep using him as an excuse that I was overweight. So finally, I found this program, and I couldn't believe how easy it was. Just after my first month, my husband saw my great progress and decided to hop on board with me. So altogether, we lost 130 pounds, and we found out that we were expecting our 3rd baby. So the number on the scale and reached my goal was amazing, and was totally happy with it. But what really changed for me was being able to have my blood pressure lowered. I was able to have the healthiest pregnancy I ever had. It was nice not to be at high risk all the time, and so it was great. And we're just happy with this. And all right, and then I'll get started and talk to you just a little bit about the program. And so let's start off and talk about what's going on in America right now. The Center for Disease Control started keeping statistics in 1985. By 1995, all the states in the US had stats. And you can see by the blue colors, it's somewhere in the 10 to 19% range of obesity for the nation. And now fast forward several years to 2010, and you'll find that most of the country is in the orange color, which is 25 to 30% or more in those states. Now, here are some pretty scary stats. 2 of every 3 adults in our country are overweight, and 1 out of 3 are obese. 25 million Americans have diabetes, and 79 million are pre-diabetic and may not even know it yet. Now, is this really evolution? Now, first off, I want you to think about your health goals. And maybe you have a goal to eat healthier or to increase your physical activity. And maybe you need to rethink stress or sleep better. These are all things that affect our health. And just think, if you could do anything physically or have all the energy in the world, what would you do? Would you want to run races, be able to play with your children, bike riding, or just be able to go up and down a flight of stairs? And who else would benefit from you getting healthy? For me, it really benefited my husband and my children that I got healthy, and it was so nice that I was able to be able to keep up with my kids for once, and we could play tag, and I would be able to win. And what we find is that improving health is contagious, so it's a good thing to be contagious, right? And if you're making healthy choices, it's really going to affect the people around you. And think about it. If you can choose optimal health, would you choose that? Now, let's talk about matters of health. And I want to give you some really good tips that you can start implementing right away. One of them is to wake up within the first 30 minutes and eat. Many people do not realize this, and you might not be hungry when you wake up. But by eating 30 minutes after waking up, it's going to jumpstart your metabolism. And it's going to get your body out of fat storing and get your metabolism going. And then after you eat your first meal, you're going to want to eat every 2 to 3 hours after that. And this will help fuel your body and keep your blood sugars balanced and keep that metabolism burning strong. And this is a concept not only for weight loss, but it's great for weight management and blood sugar balancing. And so what do you eat every 2 to 3 hours? You can eat small protein carb balanced meals, and probably not a lot of you have heard that before, that eating 5 to 6 times a day is the healthiest way to eat. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But next is the importance of drinking water. We recommend people drink half your weight in water. So here's an example. For someone who weighs 200 pounds, they're going to shoot for about 100 ounces of water a day. And this is a great rule of thumb. And I always tell people, don't drink your calories like sodas and juices. Getting your water in is going to be a lot better for your health. And now let's talk about why time matters. Why should we eat 5 to 6 times a day? There was actually a clinical study done by David Jenkins at the University of Toronto on low glycemic eating. He took 2 groups of people. They ate the same number of calories and the same foods. And this is important. They ate the same foods. One group ate 3 times a day and the other 6 small meals a day. And the group that ate 6 small meals lost more weight. They were less hungry. They reduced their cholesterol by 15% and reduced their blood insulin by 28%. And this is why it's so important when you eat during the day. The chart shows what happens when you eat low glycemic fuelings 5 to 6 times throughout the day. Those meals are only going to spike the blood glucose and insulin right around your baseline. It's so important to do this for your health. If you eat 3 high glycemic meals a day, you would experience a huge blood glucose spikes every time you eat. And then what happens to the body? It has to pump an insulin to combat that, to bring them back down the baseline. And this is not a healthy cycle. You want to try to keep your blood sugar steady and even. And now we're going to talk about why combination matters. And we talked about eating 5 to 6 times a day, protein, carb, balanced. And a lot of times people think that they have to get their protein from chicken or meat 5 to 6 times a day, but who wants to do that? Protein can come from chicken, eggs, Greek yogurt, low-fat cheese, nuts, fish, cottage cheese, beans, and sometimes even protein mixes. And these are all great protein sources that you can use throughout the day. And a lot of times when you hear carbohydrates, you think of bread or rice, but carbohydrates can come from a lot of healthy choices, like fruits, berries, vegetables, low-carb tortillas, whole wheat toast, high fiber, crackers, steel-cut oats. There are a lot of different things that you can use for your carbs. Fruits and vegetables won't spike your blood sugar as much as things like bread, so combination matters. Each time you eat throughout the day, choose a protein and choose a carb and pair them for every meal. And one thing I'm a big believer of is portion-controlled meal replacements. The ones that we use for Take Shape for Life are already balanced for you. And they have the proper amount of protein and carbohydrates, so it's an easy option for healthy feelings. And don't think that every time you're feeling your body that has to be for taste or emotional fulfillment. Look at your food like it's fuel for your body. Each meal doesn't have to be gourmet, and that would be exhausting. Now let's take a look at your plate. This is a really great concept that helps people stay within healthy perimeters, and we call this the 9-inch plate in Take Shape for Life. As you can see, half of your plate should be filled with fruits and vegetables, a fourth would be protein, and a fourth would be your starches. This is a great visual. A 9-inch plate is much smaller than the plates you probably see at a restaurant. Those are usually about 12, 14-inch plates. And here's an example of what your plate could look like. Here's an interesting fact about restaurant portions. Usually they would give you 2 cups of brown rice, and just for 2 cups of brown rice is more calories than what would be on this 9-inch plate. And right there you would double your calories, and we don't want to do that. Now let's talk a little bit about glycemic charts. And I can send these slides to anyone that registered for this, so don't worry about having to take notes. So sugar matters within each food group, and take, for example, your fruits. We talk about glycemic index, where 100 is pure sugar, and we talked earlier about how your body responds to pure sugar. And you eat that, your blood sugar goes sky high, and then your body has to pump in insulin. So it's better to more often choose foods that are lower on the charts. Some of the good low glycemic choices are berries, apples, nectarines, and peaches. Some of the higher ones are pineapples or mangoes. And one question I get is, so I can never eat pineapple again, and I'm not saying that. Just, if you eat that, throw it in a fruit salad or pair it with a protein. And now let's go to vegetables. This one is interesting to me. I want to point out carrots. Carrots are found in both low and high. When they're raw, it's a 30, but a cooked carrot is an 80. I always like to point out that cooking food can change the composition of the food. So eat vegetables that are both raw and cooked. Okay, now let's talk about why support is so important. At Take Shape for Life, we're very serious about support, and we want to make sure everyone feels supported in their journey, whether it's weight loss or just eating healthier. In Take Shape for Life, we offer personal health coaches, Facebook support groups, nutritionists, dietitian support, doctor nurse support calls, and we do weekly client support calls. And we want to make sure everyone is supported on their journey. And now here's what we offer with our education. You might have known people that have lost all their weight and gained it back. We really want our clients to have the proper education to know how to create long-term health goals. And it's really about rewiring our brains. Our curriculum focuses not just on learning about food or exercise, but how to deal with triggers and how to make better choices to create better habits that are going to last you long-term and really help you reach your optimal health. And I always tell my clients that reaching a number on the scale is just a side effect of being a healthy person. And when you get to that number on the scale, it doesn't just end there. Now, a safe, simple program is the best way to go. No matter if you're wanting to lose weight or learn to eat healthier, it's important to find a program that's going to help you get there in a healthy way. And one thing that is going to protect you from protect your lean muscles and give you the proper nutrition and vitamins that your body needs. So ask yourself, do you currently eat 6 small protein carb balanced meals a day? Have you tried to make changes on your own and failed? Are you getting the proper nutrition, or do you need help? And if so, I would really like to talk to you more about Take Shape for Life and how that might be able to help you in what you're looking for. And this is what we do with, we have a few different options, but this is our basic plan for majority of our clients. And we have them practice by making 1 meal a day. And this is the whole concept where protein and carbs come together. So 5 to 7 ounces of lean protein, chicken or fish, or another example of lean that I mentioned earlier, and 3 servings of non-starchy vegetables. It's good for general health to have the bulk of your healthy veggies to come from more non-starchy options like salad, tomatoes, green beans. There's tons of great options out there that you can choose from. And why, this is a great part, this is so simple. One of the biggest reasons why people find it hard to get the 5 to 6 meals in is because they're too busy or always on the go. Not a lot of people have time to prep food and chop up vegetables all day. And this is why fast food is having so much success in America today. And we really want people to have easy, quick nutrition. If you're wanting to lose weight, you're going to use 5 meal replacements a day. And if not, we'll just put you, if you just want to eat healthier and maintain your weight, you can do a plan about having 2 to 3 meal replacements. They are quick, healthy, grab-and-go meals. And Take Shape for Life meal replacements are the right protein-carb balance to naturally burn fat and protect your lean muscle. And here are some examples shown here. We have brownies, shakes, pancakes, macaroni and cheese, lots of fun bars. And they're really good and just super quick, healthy options to just grab and go. Our parent company is Medifast. They have been a leader in safe, effective weight loss for over 30 years, and they've been recommended by 20,000 doctors since 1980. And all of our research is done at Johns Hopkins. So you really know it's safe and it's effective and has a medical research to back it up. One other thing that's great, it's an American company, and we own our own research, development, manufacturing, and warehouse right here in the USA. So you know the standards are high, and it's not food flown from another country. Here I just want to show you some of my friends I've been able to help out with this program last year. And I think I have a couple of you on here that might want to tell their story. And right here, Jessica, are you on?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Jessica.
Oh, perfect. Hi.
So here's Jessica in the swimsuit and then her cute red shirt. And
my black shorts. Sorry, it's a little risque.
All right. Yeah. Will you share us real quick your story?
Yeah, definitely. So I absolutely love this program. For me, I've pretty much dieted my whole life. It's just like I'm just a constant dieter. But I just like needed to obviously do something. So my health coach, which is Brittany, I saw her like amazing success, and I was like, you have got to tell me what this is, because I can't possibly just work out every single day. She's like, no, this is like, told me about this great program. So I thought I'd just give it a try. I mean, what could I hurt trying it out for a couple of weeks? So I tried it, and I absolutely loved it. And, it works. And so what I loved most, and Brittany already told a bunch of all of these before, but what I really loved is just like the convenience of it. I had a really hard time, prepping everything, trying to figure out meals for every single meal, and then buying it all, and then you have to prep it. And so with this, it's just so convenient. You can just grab a bar and go. My friend at work called it my cookie diet because I made the cookies so much because they were my absolute favorite. He's like, there's no way you're losing weight. And I'm like, obviously I am. Look at me. So, it was just so amazing because it was just convenient and so easy to follow. And then I kind of like, once I reached my goal weight, I realized like even my food taste kind of changed. I preferred broccoli over French fries. And I'm like, this isn't even who I am. What is this? So it was great because I wanted to eat broccoli. I didn't really want French fries. And I kind of found like new loves for vegetables I've never eaten before. So like zucchini I eat it all the time now. So, that was really great to learn new things because you get kind of creative with it. And then the other best part was just having that free health coach, that constant person that, Brittany called me every week, and I'm kind of someone that doesn't want to disappoint other people. So if she called me, I knew I had to give her like a positive report. Otherwise I would feel like a complete letdown. So I'm like, I got to do it. And then I can tell her I did great. And so, and then, of course, if you're following it all, it works. Like, there's just, you can see it from me. You can see it from Brittany. Even all these pictures, like, it works. And it's so simple. You're just like, there's no way I can lose weight by eating this food. But you can. And that's just, it works. And that's really why I just continue to do it till I got to my goal weight. And then just your kind of lifestyle just changes from doing it, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah. So.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Yeah. It really is. I know. If it wasn't easy, there's no way I could have followed through and have gotten to my goal.
This would have happened.
Yeah. There's so many things I tried, and I did great for a week, and then
exactly.
I just failed. And also, let's see. I think Monica's on the phone as well. I know she was going to share her story with us real quick. Are you there, Monica?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
Hi. I really love the cookie part because I was thinking that one time I was eating a chocolate crunch bar and I was like, I seriously lost 50 pounds eating chocolate crunch bars. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. All right. Okay. So I'm Monica. I'm also a certified health coach for Take Shape for Life. I'm so super excited to be on here and to share my story and hear this awesome, layout of the program. It's so cool. So my story is that I kind of was like big my whole life, and I never really even knew what it was like to be healthy or fit or anything. And I kind of just wanted to have more energy to like play with my kid. And I was like 28 and dealing with all this like health problems. And I was like, this is crazy. So, I saw Brittany and I found Brittany and she helped me. And, what I like most about it is that I changed everything. I became more aware of my sleep, my water, my eating, my just everything. And I think that all the habits of health are just completely, they intertwine and they rely on one another just to be successful. And so I did end up losing 50 pounds with this program, which is super exciting. And I've kept it off, you know, and that, I think that's the most important part too, is that we have these tools that we can use to keep the weight off, and we don't ever have to go back to where we were just by using these habits of health, which is so cool. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, thanks, Monica.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I seriously love this. And, you know, I love exactly what Jessica was saying. My husband actually yelled at me my first month and he said, "You're eating brownies, you're losing weight." What is going on?
What is going on?
And it's great too. The habits that we learned during the program, they're wonderful, and they're just help us to stay on that path to our optimal health, and we don't have to worry about ever dieting again. I think that's the most exciting part about this. And so for those who are listening, if you want, take a minute to think, who needs help? Who do you think this program it may be able to change someone's life, like it's changed mine, Monica's, and Jessica's. And we really want to eradicate obesity in the United States. And we need to open our mouths and talk to people and tell them that, you know, we want to help them to get healthy. And we all know people who would be able to benefit from a healthier life or whose life will be saved. So if you found this webinar helpful, feel free to pass it on to someone you know or someone who could benefit from this. You know, here's my phone number. Feel free to give me a call if this sounds exciting to you, if you want to hear more information. And my number is 702-592-8573. You can send me an email at brittanys727@yahoo.com. And my website is brittanywarren.ichooseoptimalhealth.com. And we can do just a quick health profile, see which plan would fit best for you. And yeah, this is really exciting. And our team, we're always looking for more coaches to just help us spread this word. So if that's something that you want to know about as well, feel free. We'd love to talk to you. And now, yeah, here's a few other people who I'm able to coach with, and I just love this. So yeah, feel free, contact me, and thank you so much for hopping on, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.